Hello there, my name is Jeffrey Mono. Welcome to this digital entrepreneurship course. Over the past 10 to 15 years, life has moved to the virtual space so fast that you don't want to be left behind anymore. Now, I remember when I first finished my MBA, we sat in a London restaurant with my friends Chitan and Gudu, and we discussed opening an online food distribution business in the UK. We didn't follow it through. 10 years later, I see Deliveroo, I see Just Eat, and I'm thinking, God, we conceived that idea, but an idea is just an idea. Anyway, this course is divided into 3 parts. The first part is the introduction. The second part, we look at some success stories and failures to give you inspiration and examples. In the third part, we take you step by step from the process of conceiving your idea to turning it into a thriving online business. As a tutor, my background is mainly in business. I hold an MBA in International Business Studies from Coventry University, a Bachelor's of Science in Accounting for Management from Aston University, Diploma in Project Planning and Management, Postgraduate Certificate in Education and Training. I have prepared and mentored several small to medium enterprises in the UK, as well as placement year students. Now I'm the director of Victor's Training Limited in the UK. I'm also the director of Larem Safaris in Uganda, a founder of Youthful Majority Africa, a platform that I hope to utilize to empower African youth with skills to enable them become self-employed. I love reading, writing, social networking, traveling, walking, and exercising. This course aims to introduce digital entrepreneurship, empower learners to develop interest in online enterprises, highlight opportunities for online enterprises, showcase success stories, discuss how to start a digital enterprise. A valuable word from the Penthouse Group: invest in yourself, it pays the best interest. And so always thrive for continuous learning, personal growth. So what is digital entrepreneurship then? It's a process of creating a new or novel internet-enabled or delivered business or service, including startups, bringing a new digital product or service to market, e.g. online publishing of digital products such as music, ebooks, photos, even fashion clothing. It also involves digital transformation of existing business activity inside a firm or public sector, e.g. traditional print publisher, moving to online distribution. So think about it as moving business from the physical to the virtual, and that's what digital entrepreneurship is all about. Key facts then: 50% of the world's population is connected to the internet. 3 billion, approximately 40% of the world population actively use social media. Now that's a really huge market, and you don't even have to go out there physically. You save a lot of money just by reaching them online. In 2019, retail e-commerce grossed $3.53 trillion, with projected growth to $6.54 trillion by 2022. Now, the net worth of e-commerce speaks volumes for itself, and these facts are from Statistica.com and World Bank Group reports. So you really want to be doing some sort of online business right about now. Is it for you then? What qualities do you need to be a digital entrepreneur? First and foremost, you have to be very curious, and you have to be a very active learner. You have to be patient. There's no quick money or magic money here, especially if your revenue stream is dependent on royalties. For example, music producers, musicians, ebook authors. You have to always seek for opportunity and look out for disruptive opportunity and technology. Always stay ahead of the game. You have to be creative, explorative, and adventurous. You have to be adaptable. You have to be knowledgeable and always try to specialize in one key area that you can master and have competitive advantage. You have to be very tech savvy because every now and then disruptive technology comes and changes everything. So you always need to know what's going on around you. How will you benefit from digital entrepreneurship then? Well, you have more time to yourself and family. You minimize cost. The layout to start an online enterprise is very minimal. Sometimes all you need is a laptop and a decent smartphone and good internet connection, and you got your online business going. You have to be flexible. You get flexible working hours because you work at your own time. It's easy to reach people, so the market is right there on your keyboard. You can reach anybody anywhere in the world. It's an easily scalable enterprise, meaning you can increase sales without increasing cost. If you think of a shopkeeper that is trying to increase sales, first he has to think about increasing stock or volume. Now, to increase stock, what he needs is more space. Whereas if you did it online, you could technically have the goods moved from the supplier straight to the consumer without having the burden to store it. So making it easy for you to expand and grow your business and earn a lot more money. And finally, digital enterprise gives you the opportunity for continuous learning and creativity, keeps you active in the brain, which has its health benefits too. So in this part one then, we've talked about digital entrepreneurship. We have defined it. We have looked at the key facts. We've looked at qualities of a digital entrepreneur. We have looked at the advantages of digital entrepreneurship. And in part two, we will develop these concepts further. We'll look at some case studies, success and failures, and so that the qualities we're talking about begin to make sense, and hopefully you get more inspired and start thinking about ideas of what you could do to earn this online revenue. Let me take this opportunity to thank you for staying with me through this part one, and I hope you learned something and you got a little bit of inspiration. Now, if you have any questions or feedback, you can always hit us up on the comments on this post on Facebook or YouTube, or you could get directly in touch through my private email, monojeffrey@gmail.com, or youthmajority@gmail.com, which is the email address for Youthful Majority Africa. And we could always talk about how we can further develop your ideas, what sort of support you can get from us, and how we can basically work together and grow and make sure you achieve that dream of self-employment and financial independence. Once again, thank you for being with me. I look forward to seeing you in part two.